My grandson Max, this past week, just got back from his very, very first experience with church camp. And he had a great time, but it got me to thinking about my own childhood and upbringing and just the phenomenal times and experiences I personally had at church camp. But then I got to thinking also about how many adults uh, had invested into my life at different points in my childhood, whether it would be a church camp counselor, whether it be a Sunday school teacher, whether it be children's church, whether it be, teen group, all those different things, and all these different adults that invested into Keith Baker. And I wonder if they looked at me today, how disappointed they'd be. No, in sincerity, who I am today has so much been impacted by the investment they made. And, I never went back and for the most part and said, hey, thank you for what you did. I appreciate the sacrifices you made. But the reality is, every Sunday school teacher, every children's church teacher, every teen group leader, every church counselor, right? They're sacrificing time, energy, sometimes money to be able to do these things. And often the children, the teens, they don't say thank you. They do in some cases, but in most cases, they're just kids. They don't know, you know? And so my life has been changed in a big, big way by the investment of so many different adults. And so I wanted to take a minute and just say thank you to any one of you and every one of you who have ever participated in that type of thing. If you've been a Sunday school teacher, if you've been a youth group leader, if you've been a children's church leader, if you've been a camp counselor, if you are investing in the lives of young people, I want to say thank you to you and remind you that what you're doing is making a difference. It's making a huge difference. And you may never know this side of heaven how important you were in the lives of young people or children or teens. But I'm here to tell you that what you're doing is making an impact for eternity. Thank you so much. Until next time, adios.